MJ, what's this?
Leaf.
It is a leaf, but it's a specific kind of leaf. We can't just go take one off the tree. Let's find out what it is. Welcome back to another Cooking with Mr. M and MJ. I'm Mr. M. This is
Goofy MJ, and that's the camera, but there's no mom. He's taking Mama because for her groceries to arrive. It's not cute.
Something like that, yes. Yeah. Today our featured ingredient is this. It's a bay leaf. You've probably seen these before. Oftentimes they're used for cooking things like turkey or used around the holidays, and you usually leave them in. We're going to be doing just that for our dish today. So let's get cooking.
Alright gang, ingredients time. You'll need 1 cup of thinly sliced shallots, 2 tablespoons of canola oil, a ground pound of protein of your choice. We recommend pork. We'll be using Impossible grounds, 2 1/4 cups of water, and a 1/4 cup of soy sauce. Additionally, you'll need a tablespoon of sugar, 1 teaspoon of pepper, 1 star anise, 1 bay leaf, 1 teaspoon of Chinese 5 spice, and a pinch of kosher salt, as well as some scallions to garnish at the end. To start out, we're going to heat a pan over medium-high heat and add some oil and wait for it to warm up. We're going to be using canola. You could use peanut or something else, just don't use olive oil. After that oil is heated up, we're going to go ahead and add all of those yummy, delicious shallots, and they're just going to fry up real nice and brown. This should take anywhere between 5 and 10 minutes, depending on how high you have your heat. They should look something like this. Go ahead, take them off, put them on a paper towel to get some of the excess oil off, and set them aside. We'll be dealing with those after they've cooled in just a little bit. Next, in your ginormous wok, add some oil. We'll be using canola again, and your meat. We want to heat it up and let it start to brown, so make sure you break it apart. MJ's going to do a nice job doing that. She had a very fun time chopping up everything. Once our meat has started to brown, we're going to go ahead and add our 2 1/4 cups of water and turn your heat up all the way. We're going to bring it to a boil. You're also going to add your soy sauce, sugar, black pepper, star anise, and your bay leaf, and make sure you mix up everything, and it should look kind of brownish after adding all of the ingredients. Again, we want to get this up to a boil, and then it's going to sit and simmer for quite a long time, so make sure you have your timer handy. Alright, it's finally boiling, so we're going to put a lid on, and we're going to set a timer for 10 minutes. After the 10 minutes are up, you're going to stir, but in the meantime, we're going to take those shallots that have been cooling off to the side, put them into a food processor, or we're going to use a Vitamix, add a couple pinches of salt, and we're going to go ahead and turn that into a paste. Again, we want to make sure that this is cooled. Don't do this right after they are hot. Once your paste is all finished, it should look something like this, and you're going to go ahead and set that off to the side again. Alright, it's been 10 minutes. We've made our paste, and it's time to stir up our mixture. Notice it's reduced a little bit, so we're just going to give everything a quick mix, make sure everything's still incorporated. And once we've made sure of that, we're going to go ahead and cover it and let it simmer for yet another 10 minutes. So don't put that timer away, you're going to need it. Again, just covered and simmering for 10 minutes on low heat. While this is cooking, that is a absolutely fantastic time to do a bunch of dishes, and I recommend that you do. After your 10 minutes are up, go ahead and add that shallot and salt paste that you made that's been sitting to the side. We're going to incorporate that with our mixture, and it adds a nice fried shallot flavor to it with a pinch of salt as well that we added to the shallots when we made the paste. Once it's mixed up, cover it, and you guessed it, we're going to let it simmer for 10 minutes. This is another good time to finish up those dishes you may not have finished during the previous 10 period. Once it's done, we're going to remove the star anise chunks. We don't want to eat that. And the bay leaf as well. You can put those in your compost, and then we serve over white rice and garnish with scallions. Let's take a second and see how it tastes.
Alright, so everything's cooked. We made rice. We
Ew.
didn't have it in the video. If you need to know how to make rice, you can watch one of our other videos.
It's icky. It's icky.
And we're going to serve it over rice and garnish with scallions, also known as green onions.
Ew.
I like to mix it all up and then have it first. You can eat it however you want, though. I'm a little skeptical if MJ's going to like this one or not. I think it's absolutely amazing. I haven't tried it yet, but I've eaten it before. Such good flavoring. That's why we let it sit there and
It's
simmer
too
for so
hot.
long.
That's why I'm doing real bites.
You get the flavor from the bay leaf and the star anise and the salt and the pepper. Did you know
Where's
there's
the
pepper in there,
bay
MJ?
Ew.
But it's not overly spicy. If you want to make it spicy, that is your prerogative. But I wouldn't on this dish because I think it's good just the way it is. Anyhow,
Thank you.
signing off for Cooking with Mr. M and MJ. I'm Mr. M. This is...
That's Mama behind the screen.
But who are
She's
you?
filming the video, and I'm MJ, and that's Dad. And then we have a whole family in this house.
And we'll see you real soon. Thanks.
Told ya, don't cut it out, okay, Daddy? Don't cut what I'm doing right now.